Welcome to another episode of Busking for Unity with me, Marcus K, and you,
Marga Fernandez.
We're coming to you from Italy, Rome. We're now heading down south. We've had lots of beautiful adventures in Italy. It's a wonderful country. That's all still to come. The episode that we're posting now is the trip to Italy through France and Germany. Also lots of beautiful adventures. Keep tuned. Lots of beautiful things still to come. And the police are going past right now, about to arrest us. No, that's a joke. I think we'll be okay.
Ciao!
Ciao! We're back in La Rochelle, where I had two good sessions. The juggler is already here and he's just setting up, but he's a very nice guy. He's going to do an hour and then I'll do 2 hours and he might follow me again afterwards. So we're creating a little bit of a street mafia here between the two of us.
We are trying to kill a mosquito.
And somebody offered us a room, and so we thought, great, we'll stay another night and play again tomorrow. And then we got his telephone number and he's not responding.
¿El mosquito? Ay, no. Ay.
We are vegetarians and we try not to be aggressive to other life forms, but we make an exception for mosquitoes. Got it. So now we're looking for something else last minute. Let's hope we get one so we can get some sleep. I got found an affordable Airbnb 40 minutes away, and we're tired but relieved that we can sleep somewhere soon. The lonely road of a busker. We're on our way back to La Rochelle. We stayed in a village about an hour away from La Rochelle last night, and we're hoping that the weather will hold. It's been raining and now the forecast is that it'll stay dry until about 7. So if that's right, we'll get a good session in La Rochelle in.
And you've got this song called...
I have a song called Cut the Plastic Out. This was after, and I think everyone on Facebook has seen the videos of all the plastic floating around the ocean. It's a terrible thing to see.
You gotta cut the plastic out. Cut the plastic out. You gotta cut the plastic out. You gotta cut the plastic out. The seas are suffocating.
we're staying with our friend Amar. And Amar we originally met in Toulon, so we're staying with him tonight. We're here with our good friend Amar. He's sharing his home with us. And we met in Toulon. And then we met again in La Rochelle. He said you should come to La Rochelle. So here we are, we're very much enjoying La Rochelle. And now we're very much enjoying his home and his wine. Cheers everyone!
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers, Marga and Marcus.
Merci beaucoup.
We're on our way to Nantes. Nantes, I think it's pronounced. It's got nearly 1 million people living there. I have no idea about it, I've heard the name many times. And we're going to go and have a look, see whether there's any possibility of busking there. Will the police be open-minded? In France this is very much hit and miss. Some places are very relaxed like La Rochelle. Other places they're very aggressive like Toulouse, where they arrive with a van with 7 officers telling you what a bad boy you are because you're setting up to play. That's before you've played anything. Look how she looks like she knows what she's doing. Cheers! Very strong coffee. What you need to do in France is you have to avoid them putting too much milk in, but then it's very strong. But let me see, I'll give you a valuation. Takes the top off your head, but it's 7. We found my spot. This is typical Marcus K busking spot. Big plaza, very relaxed. There's a couple of cafes and restaurants, and so this is where I want to play. This is called Place Royale. So it's just whether it's going to stay dry or not. Sorry.
Hi.
Morning from Nantes. I'm trying to find some encouragement in my very expensive coffee. The weather's changed quite a lot, and after La Rochelle, which was very pleasant, very relaxed and very successful, we're now looking outside and it's very windy, the temperature is much lower and people are busy. So if we're going to do this, it'll be for you especially, and to make a bit of money. Coffee, actually it's quite good. Coffee, it's a 6. We're just arriving in Versailles. We're driving straight to the big palace, which is world renowned, probably the most famous palace in the world. We're coming to you from Versailles, the famous palace, and we're right in front. And I'm kind of tempted to go right there, right in front of it. Instead, what we're going to do, there's a nice shopping street from what I remember from last time. And I'm hoping that people will be more relaxed there and stay and listen for a while, because I have a feeling that's not going to happen so much here. Plus, I'm pretty sure that there are cameras everywhere, and as soon as I put my speaker somewhere, there'll be like a van arriving with military carting me away. But yeah, it's a lovely place. It's a nice house to live in. It's raining again. I'm all set up here, and now I'm covered up because first of all it started drizzling and now it's full on rain. So I think we're going. We're just arriving in Troyes for a busking session on the Saturday. It's before 10 o'clock, which is very early for us. And we've gone straight to the cathedral because we thought that might be the center of it all. very pleasant. We sold 3 USBs, which is, well, it's not a record, but it's the highest we've done in one session. Thanks to one lady who got very enthusiastic and got all her friends to buy one as well. So yeah, we're feeling very good about Troyes, and they've invited us back possibly for a concert. I'm here with Michel, who's a guide who takes people on his bike around the city and shows them the delights of Troyes. So I'm just going to ask him in a couple of words, how would he describe what's good about Troyes? Michel.
Morning. Nice is a very nice place to visit, and with many monuments, cathedral, basilic, church, many church. It's 12 or 11 church in this city. It's a city from the 16th century.
Right. So this is how the houses are originally from the 16th century.
Yes, yes. They were half timbered houses.
Right.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you very much, Michel.
Nice to meet you.
And we hope to do some playing here and hope that we get a good response. You have a good day.
Thank you very much.
We're entering Strasbourg, and we notice straight away there are lots of tourists.
He don't move, he don't refrain. He don't move running. Sit on the porch without no shoes, digging the bass and singing the blues. Digging the bass and singing the blues. Digging the bass and singing.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
Ireland, yeah, I thought I heard the R.
Twang.
Yeah, very good. You're travelling all the time. Good start to this week. First in... What's your name? Sorry.
Owen.
Very good.
And Marcus, right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
And then yesterday in Strasbourg. All very pleasant.
Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
I'm sharing the episode 3 of Busking for Unity around everywhere. Marga needs coffee to wake up. You sound particularly woke up already. You sound like you're already...
I did my session
Ah, you did your Abhyanga.
in my exercise.
Oh, very good.
This is the most expensive car.
All the cars here are expensive.
Mercedes,
BMW, Maserati,
Audi,
Ferrari, Porsche. This is historically my best busking experience. That place over there, we broke all my records various times.
Feels like I'm coming home.
Very nice to meet you.
I think a good song I come and sing with you.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Process of perpetuating motion keeps on turning out the same thing. Oh, that is way too long.
Where are we, Marcus?
We are in Weinstadt. Cheers. We're enjoying a very good meal, surprisingly excellent, in a Italian restaurant run by Romano. Tomorrow we have a gig at the Wine Fest in Neustadt, which I'm looking forward to. That I've done that 2 years in a row already. We arrived in Neustadt to do my gigs to play at the wine festival, and we just went to check in, got the parking sign to put in the car so we don't get a parking fine. And lots of people. I thought it was going to be boring, but it's getting interesting. We just got to the car and it's not there. It's the exciting life of a musician on the road. We're being rushed to the place where the car is being held. And we have to pay 300 euros to get it out, and then afterwards we'll have to debate whether we can get that money back.
Yeah, it's our car.
So there's our car, and
This is the
the
sign,
is
very big.
clearly there. So now we have to see if we can get our money back. It cost us 220. We've got our car back and we're going back to the festival. So it was all quite quick, really. But the main issue is whether we're going to get our 220 euros back from the organization. The issue is that on here it says Post Innenhof, and Post Innenhof is a certain area in the car park. We've done one set and people are actually quite appreciative, quite a lot of people listening. So we're just celebrating with a little bit of wine. It's clearing up a little bit today, which is a great surprise, very pleasant. It was raining and grey and windy and cold all day. So we had a nice long siesta. We're now on our way to Tribstadt. And look, it's not like it's in sunny Spain, but there is some sun coming through. Tomorrow will be the start of the next week, and then we can go wherever we want. So it's obvious that the weather is playing up. We don't like the cold weather, we don't like the rain, we don't like the wind, and we don't have any coats. So we'll have to go where the sun is. Yes. Also, it's better to play on the street where the sun is. So we're going down south, and we're thinking of going where?
Morocco.
Morocco. Why are we going to Morocco?
Because we love Morocco and because of the sun.
Because of the sun. I haven't been to Morocco, but you've been. So it should be a very interesting mix with a different culture. Hoping to do some jamming with local musicians there, and it'll be a very interesting experience. Colourful more than anything. And we're coming up to a fork in the road, because we can either go via La Rochelle again, which we know works, and then Spain, where we are quite familiar and we know where we can play on the street quite successfully. Or we can go via Italy, where I've only played in Rome and one or two other places, and I've never been further down south, so that would be much more interesting, to go all the way down to the south of Italy, to Sicily, and then take the ferry across to Tunisia, and then across the north of Africa towards Marrakesh. It's twice as long to go that way, but it'll be much more interesting. So this is what we have to decide.